back when I was with the Cincinnati Reds and I was with the Detroit Tigers, I was fortunate enough to be a part of what's called the Miracle League. And what it is it's a specialized surface that they make for special needs kids. Kids that are, you know, cerebral palsy, kids with Downs, kids with wheelchairs. Really was the big reason. There's another league called the Challenger League that they have, that they were running these, trying to have these games with special needs kids on these fields, but the wheelchairs just don't go in the dirt. And so what they thought was, how can we build a surface for these kids that it's accessible for all these kids, where wheelchairs can go and it makes it easy for everybody. So what they do is they pour a rubberized surface. It's almost like they pour like concrete. It comes in, they mix it up, and they pour it. And it's almost like it's almost like the high school track kind of. And it really is a nice surface. It looks good. It's a great thing, and it allows these kids to play baseball and push wheelchair. And the wheelchair goes on it well. And their turn, it was called the Miracle League. You know, that's when they started, probably back in 2001. There's like 150 fields, I think, now in the United States. And but a friend of mine built one in Dayton, Ohio, a couple years ago. And when I was in the big leagues and with the Reds and with the Tigers, when I went to some of these grand openings and I saw the look on these kids' face, and Kurt, you could chime in if you want to, but it is really amazing to see how fired up these kids are, first off, to play baseball and get out there and be a part of the team and put a uniform on. And second off, it's great to see the parents, too, that have spent so much of their life and so much of their time taking care of their kids, finally get a chance to sit in the stands and watch their kids play baseball. And another great part of it, too, is every kid needs a buddy. Every kid needs a volunteer. So not only is it great for these kids, and it's great for these parents, but it's great for our town. It's great for the whole South Hills here, and it's great for Pittsburgh that people can find something to volunteer about, can push a wheelchair, can help a kid on crutches. You know, some kids are blind, can help a kid down the line, or what have you. I mean, like I said, these kids have of all different needs, but it's a great thing as far as that goes. So it's a win-win-win for everybody, and everybody in this town, everybody in the South Hills area. It's such a great thing. And you know, is really where I'm at right now. I mean, I'm at the stage of, I have the land. We have the community backing. Commissioners have approved us. The planning commission, we've got the plans drawn up. Matter of fact, I had some plans the other day, and I met with somebody from Dick's, and the guy said, "Hey, can we keep these?" And I didn't want to say no. I was like, "Yeah, go ahead. We'll get some other ones." And I'm like, "How are we gonna get some other ones?" I'm working on getting some more. I was gonna have a little blooper for you guys today, but I gave away, so I have to work on getting those up. But I just have to figure that out. Matter of fact, I called him this morning. I was like, "You got to give me some more prints of that field." So we're really in the stages of really getting going, and you know, it really is. It's people like you guys and the Rotaries, and what you guys do for the community is really going to help us get this thing built. I mean, it's more of the grassroots of being a part of the South Hills and being a part of Upper St. Clair that I really believe this is the way ultimately it's going to get done. You know, I don't know. I mean, in a conversation when I was trying to raise some money, he said to me, "Isn't there already one of those up there in Cranberry?" You know what? It was a kick in the. It was a kick in the. You know what I mean? It really was. You know what I mean? Because we got all these fields in St. Clair, you got all these fields in Bethel, you got all these regular fields in Mount Lebanon, and we got one in Cranberry where Kurt or Chloe and my buddy Dave Hall, who has Buddy, they drive an hour up there to go. You know, come on. Like, these should be everywhere, and eventually they should be everywhere. They will be. They will be everywhere when people start to see the need for these fields. And they're such great. It's so great. There should be one in Cranberry. You know, there's great. They're trying to do one in Murraysville. They're trying to do one in Wheeling right now that the Pirates are a part of. We need to do one here in South Hills. There should be another. There should be another one. These things should be all over the place. They really should be. And I had a mother tell me too, whose kids have severe autism. She said, "You know what? On Saturdays and Sundays, we have nothing to do. We have the school week, but on the weekends, there's nothing for our kids to do. And sometimes we're a prisoner in our own home, and we're a prisoner of our own family. And to have something to do, and to have an outlet for my sons, would just be an awesome thing." And so I think that's where this is headed. It's headed where it makes sense for everybody, you know, and it makes sense for these kids, but it makes sense for our town. It makes sense for our son. It makes sense for my sons when they'll be volunteering and helping these kids out, and my daughters will be volunteering and helping these kids out to realize, you know, this is what it's all about. At the end of the day, helping other people and giving back and being a part of something like this is what it's all about. So.